And I am live. Okay, aloha from Hawaii. Um, Today is February, or tonight na pala dito sa Hawaii. It's February 4th, 2025. Ano bang araw ngayon? Today is Tuesday. And as you can see, I'm still wearing my scrubs. I just came from work. I had my 12-hour shift and might as well do my go live before I get ready for bed. Um, so for those of you who are joining me for the very first time, kamusta? Naimbag nga aldaw, dagiti pada kay Ilocano dita. Magandang hapon sa mga kabayan. And ako po si Rina. My name is Rina. I am from Hawaii. I am a Navy veteran. I am a wife, a mom of two boys, a full-time registered nurse, soon to retire. I'm going to retire before 50. That's my goal. And that's with the help because of this digital business that I have. Okay, ewan ko kung naririnig nyo ako, but let me just double check 1 second. I always do this whenever I do go live, just to make sure that I am live. I am broadcasting, naka-stream tayo on my personal page, my business page, which is Hawaii Nursepreneur, and also on YouTube. So if you are joining me, please let me know where you are joining me from. It says on my screen right there, and to let everyone know that this is global. This business is very global. Okay, so for the ones who follow me or have seen me, you probably see my face every day doing Go Live. That's because I am in this 21 days Go Live challenge. I'm part of a group of a business mastery program that was launched last month, and I was very blessed to have been chosen as one of the participants for that pilot. And so after our program, we decided to do a Go Live challenge for 21 days as part of us building confidence and also visibility sa online world, because this is our business. Okay, going to the topic right away because I'm gonna try to keep it short because I'm sort of hungry. Although this is my dinner, I have coffee. Sino sa inyo umiinom ng coffee before they go to bed? I do. Wala na, hindi tumatalab. Minsan tumatalab. It works, but sometimes it doesn't work anymore. Whoever is joining me, please let me know where you're joining me from. Just gonna drink my coffee a little bit. Sanay nang na umiinom ng coffee. Sometimes I even drink coffee 3 times. You'll hear me talking more English kasi this business, like I said, is global. So I don't know who's going to watch the replay. And so a lot of times I try to speak English kasi sa ating mga Pilipino, dahil tayo nga Pilipino, we can at least understand English. The other ones, they're not able to understand our language. Let me just check real quick. Like I said, whoever is joining me right now, let me know where you're joining from. And let's see. Okay. All right. So, ang topic for tonight is who do we serve and why. So, I actually made a list before I went on live kasi I want to tell them, I want to emphasize kung sino yung mga tinutulungan namin. In this business, our mission is to help other people. And it's on my business page, actually, it's on my cover page or cover photo, that my mission is to help other people, build or a better future. Okay, so I have on my list. I am a parent, like I said, I'm a mom. So that's my goal, to help working parents, either a working mom or a working dad, or both parents that are working. I'm an example. Me and my husband are still working because we have a lot of bills. We still have a house to pay. We have kids that go to school. We need to eat. We have vehicles that we have to pay. What else? Bills. Again, bills. So, yes, so working moms and dads are there, especially here in Hawaii. To tell you honestly, ang dami-daming mga tao dito that have 2 to 3 jobs just so they can pay their mortgage, just so they can live at least somewhat comfortable here in Hawaii. So the other thing too, when I started this business, it wasn't just me that I was thinking about. I actually was thinking about my families and friends who are working overseas, mga OFWs. I'm not gonna tell her name, but I have a family member, pinsan ko, that has been working overseas for 30 years. 30 years. I didn't even realize that until I started talking to her. And to work overseas for 30 years, away from her family, she has missed a lot of milestones ng mga anak niya. And it's very, very heartbreaking. Kumbaga, I don't know how it feels, to tell you honestly. And yun yung one of the reasons why I got out of the military, because I knew that I had plans of having children. And oops, what happened to my thing? I knew that I don't think na makakaya kong malayo sa mga anak ko for that long. 30 long years of being away from your children. I have so much respect sa mga nagtatrabaho overseas. Not only overseas, but the ones who are working in Canada, the ones who are working here in the US away from their family members. I don't even have words to say, but I commend you, and my heart goes out to all of you. And so that's my other thing that I was thinking when I started this business. So I want to help people. When I found this out, how come other people didn't know about it? Diba? Bakit ngayon ko lang nalaman to? Like, this is my mission right now, to share yung kagandahan ng business na to, na anyone can do it anywhere in the world because it's online. You don't have to go in, and you don't have to mag-clock in, you don't have to travel to do this. You can do it in your own comfort of your home, or kung sa trabaho mo or whatnot, during your free time, you can do this. Okay, so the other ones that we want to help, I have it on my list, is a stay-at-home mom or dad. So it's the same thing. I was once a stay-at-home mom. During those times, kung bata pa ako, I was in my 20s. I wish they had something like this when I was a stay-at-home mom. You know why? Because I felt useless. I know, as crazy as it sounds, there were times that I felt like I wasn't helping at all, even though I know I was helping because I was watching my son nung nasa San Diego kami. But coming from having worked for, ilang taon na ba ako nun? Having worked for 10 years and suddenly you stop working, it's just, the feeling is like parang, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, wala akong naitutulong, di ba? And then during that time in my life, I felt like I wanted my own money, di ba? Like, kasi sanay ako noon na I had my own salary, I had my own money. But having my husband just working at that time, I felt like nahihiya ako na gumamit ng pera. And at that time, we didn't have that much money because it was just my husband working. So I was always, kumbaga, ayokong gumastos. I didn't want to spend any money because I didn't work for that money. That's how I felt before. I don't know how many stay-home moms or dads feel that way, but I felt that way. I'm speaking for myself. Um, I know a lot of stay-at-home moms and the stay-at-home dads na gumagawa ng business na to, and they are thriving. Actually, tomorrow, I hope to meet one of those stay-at-home dads that I interviewed, and they are thriving and he's loving it. And we talk about it before, how the pain ng being a stay-home mom minsan or stay-home dad is like you want to work too, but at the same time you want to save some money too. 'Di ba? Like, kasi ang childcare, it's not that cheap here in the US, and I'm pretty sure the other countries as well. Mantakin nyo, like, it could go up to $1,000. Isang bata lang yun. Just one child's childcare is $1,000. So when I was a stay-at-home mom, that's why we decided for me to stay home because yung sweldo ko, let's just pretend, I'm just gonna throw out some numbers out there. Let's pretend na during that time, mababang pa mga sweldo, 1,500 is my monthly sweldo. Pero ang childcare at that time is probably like 900. So we're like, I'm just going to work to do what? Para lang bayaran yung childcare. So that's the other thing. What else? Yung mga future grandparents, because that's my thinking right now, even though I'm only in my 40s. We just had a talk about this being a grandparent yesterday or the other day with my kids. It's funny. But future grandparents, I see myself as being involved as a grandparent. Lumaki ako, I grew up with no grandparents. My grandparents were already here in Hawaii growing up when I was growing up. And then, excuse me, I just had my coffee. Yung grandpa ko noon ng nanay side ko was in Ilocos Norte. So I grew up with no grandparents at all. So I don't know how that feels. And maski, even my children, they are growing up without grandparents either. Kasi nanay and tatay ko, they already passed away, but they also lived in the Philippines. And Tim's parents are in Michigan. And, it's hindi rin nila naranasan. They didn't experience, they're not experiencing having grandparents around either. And so for me, that's actually my plan. One of my other plans is to retire before 50. In that way, I can be there um for my grandchildren, future grandchildren. Who else? This is also for the one who wants to retire early. I want to help you because that's my personal goal right now. Like I just said, I want to retire before I turn 50, and I'm going to do it. Definitely. Who else do I want to help? Anyone, any retiree who wants to have an extra income, who wants to do something else, or just keep their mind fresh, and stay younger. So this business is literally for everybody. As long as you're at least 18 years old, there's no age limit. I know in our business, I have business partners who joined or who started when they were 20, probably 20 years old. And I also know someone who's in their 70s na nagkamagawa ng business na ito. So that tells you that anyone can do this business as long as you have a phone, an internet, minsan laptop din. Kailangan din ng laptop. And the last one I have on my list are for the ones who are kind of like me who want to go on a church mission or a medical mission because it's hard to go to any of those even if you want to, if you don't have resources. Pag wala kang time, if you're still working full time, it's kind of hard to go to any of those missions, diba? Because it requires time and money. So, kung wala kang extra money or extra time, you won't be able to do any of those church mission o kaya medical mission. That answers yung second part ng Go Live ko because it's already 15 minutes. How would this business help those people that I mentioned? How would this business help me? Right now, sinasabi ko sa inyo, for my personal experience, one is my transformation. Two is my confidence. With that transformation, it gave me a new perspective. It gave me confidence. It taught me new skills. And you can too. Anyone can too. And then, not to mention time freedom. I am not there yet, but I have seen so many people. My mentor and my coach, Franco de la Cruz Panganiban, a lot of you, I don't know if you know him, but he retired when he was 30 years old. And right now, nandun siya sa Pilipinas. He just posted something about him staying in the Philippines and working in the Philippines instead of nasa Canada. He's working on this business. He's doing this business in the Philippines because he can. So time freedom. Marami. And I know nurses that have quit their jobs, mga manager or company, like mga manager ng mga companies na malalaki, they've quit their jobs. And I know nurses that used to work 3 jobs and now they're down to 1. So that's what this business can do and provides extra income. So paano nakaka-quit yung mga tao? Naka-retire from their job because they are making more than they were making before. People are making 6 figures. Hindi lang 100,000, hindi lang 200,000, hindi lang 300,000. I know some Filipinos who are millionaires doing this business, and they've only been in this business for 5 years. Can you earn $1 million in 1 year doing your job right now? That's my question to you. Can you earn $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year doing your current job? I, as a nurse, I can't even make that. So, for the ones who are wondering what this business is, you can go to my website, rnrinabn.com. I would be happy to answer any of your questions and to help you get started with this business. Legitimate po itong business na to. This is a legitimate business. It's registered here in Hawaii, and it will also be registered wherever you will be working at. We get our income tax. We pay taxes. And I just got my 1099 actually in the mail last week, and I'm going to work on that. Again, thank you for the ones who joined me. I don't know if there are any comments because I cannot see, but I will get back with you. And this is Rina from Hawaii. Aloha, kumusta aming nga agdengdengag kang agbuybuya. Okay, good night. I gotta go change. I gotta go get ready for nighttime na dito Hawaii, dito sa Hawaii. Good night, aloha, have a nice day or have a nice evening, everyone. Thank you.